that they're going through. Nobody wants to see your loved ones suffer. Sometimes you got to let go. Pain. Prayer will keep you from your enemies. Herod the king, verse 1, stretched forth his hands to vex, to trouble a certain of the church. And notice it says certain of the church. There's some things God won't even allow you to go through. There are others God will let you go through it because he knows you can handle it. Are y'all praying with me? So prayer will keep you from your enemies. But watch this. Prayer will not only keep you from your enemies, it would also keep you from an execution. Look at what it says. Verse 3, and because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. Then were the days of unleavened bread. Peter was getting ready to have an execution in the morning or after Easter. But here's what I like to think, amen, Pastor Thomas, is when, amen, the Jews apprehended James and killed him with a sword. Isn't it interesting that they wanted to get Peter also? Think about that for a moment. Because I feel the Spirit of God telling me to tell somebody this morning, James represents your faith. And if the devil can't get anything else, he wants your faith. Isn't it funny how he can't do nothing with love? James, the brother John represents love. He can't do anything with love. He can't do anything with grace. God's going to have love for everybody. Nothing can separate us from the love of God. I don't care what happened. Nothing. That's what Paul says in Romans 8. But watch this, amen. Satan is after your faith. He can't have to get to the love. He's after your faith because he knows that if I can get you to disbelieve God, if I can get you to not trust in God, if I can get you to not have faith in God, you'll miss your blessing. Watch this. When you look at what he said, Peter represents your actions. And God is trying to convey to somebody this morning, listen, if you're going to have faith, you've got to put some action behind your faith. And Satan is trying to, amen, apprehend your actions. He says, okay, you say you believe, that's good and fine and well, but if you don't put any action behind your belief, you've missed your blessing. I know what prayer can do. Prayer will keep me from my enemies. Prayer will keep me from an execution. Isn't it interesting that it just so happened that Peter was apprehended, come on somebody, during the Passover? Are y'all with me up in here?
Yes, sir.
I mean, after all, Jesus was apprehended during Passover and he was killed. Come on somebody. Look at what God is trying to convey to us. I'm done. I'm giving you my last point. I'm done. I know what prayer can do. Prayer will keep you from your enemies. Prayer will keep you from an execution. Satan wants to kill you. He wants to steal and destroy from you. But here's the reality is you got to understand that at the end of the day, amen, when you are praying to God or someone praying on your behalf, amen, Satan can do what he wants to do. And here's what I love about this thing, that even though you might not get a prayer through, how many of you know we got somebody who sits on the right hand of the Father making intercession for you and I? The reason, baby, you're not in divorce court. The reason, baby, you're not in the hospital. The reason, baby, you're out of the hospital. The reason you're not on, amen, welfare. The reason you're not, come on somebody, amen, standing in the unemployment line is because, amen, somebody's been praying for you. And Jesus, come on somebody, makes intercession for you with your bad self. Here's the last thing. It's in verse number 4. And when he had apprehended him, arrested him, that's Peter, and put him in prison, and delivered him to 4 quaternions, that's 16, quaternion of soldiers, to keep him. The Bible says, intending or expecting after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Here's my last point. I know what prayer can do. Prayer will keep you from your enemies, or your enemies from you. Prayer will keep you from an execution in the morning. Here it is. Prayer will keep you from expectations. A whole lot of folk don't expect you to make it. A whole lot of folk don't expect you to live. A whole lot of people don't expect you to prosper. Come on, can I just be real? A whole lot of folk didn't expect you to get to where you are right now. As a matter of fact, they thought you would have been dead a long time ago. Come on, they didn't expect you to be up in First Baptist Fairmount Heights getting your praise on. They thought you would have, amen, been still out in the streets. They didn't expect you to make it to the age that you made. You should have been dead at 16, 17. Come on, somebody. They didn't expect you, amen, to still be living when you should have overdosed a long time ago. They didn't expect you to still be here when you, amen, look back over your life. They expected you, amen, to roll up, to crumble up and die. They didn't expect you to be where you are. But tell your neighbor, I know. Come on, tell them like you got it. I know what prayer can do. Prayer saved me from my enemy. And my enemy wasn't you. Because we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities. I know who my enemy is. My enemy is Satan himself. That's Slewfoot. My enemy is, amen, who Herod represents. Prayer saved me from those who lied on me, talked about me, criticized me, put their hands on me. Prayer saved me from my enemies. It saved me from an execution. I should have been dead, could have been dead, would have been dead. But God's hand kept me. God's hand provided for me. God's hand held me and wouldn't let me go. Prayer kept me from expectations. I shouldn't have been here. They expected me to die. I shouldn't have been here. They expected me to give up. I shouldn't have been here. They expected me to give in. I shouldn't have been here. They expected me to climb out the I shouldn't have been here. They expected me. But God stepped in. But God worked it out. But God fixed it. I know you expected me to go back into the world, but some got a hold of me and wouldn't let me go. Some got a hold of me. What is this? They make me do right when I want to do wrong. Somebody was praying for me. I know what prayer can do. Didn't have a dime. Lost my job. Eating out of cans. Eating beans. They expected me to commit suicide. They expected me to curse God and die. But I know what prayer can do. They expected me to die in that hospital when the doctors walked away and shook their head and said, I ain't got no more hope for you. But you turn your face to the wall and pray to God and watch God. They expected you no matter what you're going through in this life, prayer still works. I know the blood still works, but prayer still works too. And he told me to tell you, I know what they expected, and I know what you might be expecting, but it ain't what God expected. So God told me to tell you, tell Jeremiah in 29 and 11, I know the thoughts I have towards you, thoughts of good and not of evil, thoughts to bring you to an